are really getting worse for the artists that have been really supporting the regime. And when we talk about the artists that have been supporting the regime, we talk about Diamond Platnumz, Alikiba, Zuchu, Harmonize. You understand? Nandi, Billy Nas. You can talk about the other guy called the African boy, that is Juma Jokes. You know, things are really going in hard for these guys. And I tell you what, things are really happening and they've been disowned by Tanzanians. And that's the title that you're obviously going to be really putting this video on. Smash like button, comment and share. If at all you're watching us for the very first time, endeavor to subscribe to this channel so as not miss out on stories that we do upload in here on a daily. Rock and David is my name. It's a Thursday in my country, 6th of it's the 6th of November, and we are obviously coming to the end of the month in there. Now, Diamond Platnumz, you know, after he was really threatened and really ran out of the country, Diamond Platnumz found himself in a situation of, one, archiving all the posts that were hailing the regime, you know, but after the president, Samia Suluhu Hassan, was really sworn in, Diamond went ahead to obviously unarchive these posts and they came back to his Instagram feed. You understand? When they came back to his Instagram feed, that what did that mean? It meant that the guy is like, all right, now they've gone ahead to swear her in. What are you gonna be doing? You understand? So what people have gone ahead to do, they're like, all right, you've gone ahead to do what you've gone ahead to do. Now, let's obviously show you exactly what we are all about, you know? And this is what Diamond Platnumz is really facing as we speak right about now. Diamond Platnumz has lost, as you see there. Diamond Platnumz Tanzanians have disowned Diamond Platnumz. In less than 48 hours, over 100,000 followers have unfollowed his Instagram. The wave of unfollows shows how fast public opinion can change, especially when fans feel their idols, when the fans feel their idol has crossed a line. You've heard that very well, you know. Diamond Platnumz, you know, Tanzanians have disowned him and they are really unfollowing him. In less than 48 hours, he has gone ahead to lose 100,000 followers in there. He has been having 18.8 million. Now he's at 18.7. Now, we are waiting to see today what will obviously happen to Diamond Platnumz in there on Instagram, whether more people obviously unfollow him or not, but we are in here to really expect to see what will obviously happen into the mix. And fans really have a very huge anger for the personality that is Diamond Platnumz, because they know how they raised him from the artist he was and where he is right now. Diamond was not all that wealthy, but the fans of Tanzania made him wealthy, because when you hear his story of number one, you know, that means he had obviously gone ahead to obviously make some money. As he said, he went to the bank and got a loan, and if the number one remix song never really went ahead to obviously work out magic, then it would have gone ahead to obviously see to it that the guy really gets back his money. But number one went ahead to obviously blow, and when it blew, Diamond got back his money. But remember, by the time the government had not obviously gone ahead obviously get in to help Diamond Platnumz, because if the government was there to help Diamond Platnumz, he would have gone ahead to find himself in a position of not really putting his property as collateral security for the bank. You understand? But all in all, that's what has gone ahead to happen for Diamond Platnumz, and the people really own him because they made him. And it's not all about, it's not affecting Diamond Platnumz only, but it has transcended to other people and other artists. And we've also been told that after the election riots, the artist Zuchu has lost over 41,000 followers, while Diamond Platnumz lost over 100,000, followed by Harmonize, who lost over 70,000 followers in there for you. So it is really extensive. It's not something that is really happening in a way that people are really selective. They're going after those artists that have gone ahead to obviously disobey them and disown them, and they're really showing them that what they did was really not right. Diamond Platnumz account is that, and they've gone ahead to obviously unfollow it in there. Then there is Conde Boy, that is Harmonize. He has also gone ahead to lose 70,000 followers, you understand? So we wait and see how things really pan out in there. And Zuchu has also gone ahead to lose close to 50,000 followers on Instagram, you understand? So it is not going to stop, I tell you. With internet back in some parts of Tanzania, I tell you, it's not gonna be an easy year, and easier for Diamond Platnumz and his fellow artists that have gone ahead to obviously betray the people of Tanzania. And me, I'm from Kampala, Uganda. I've gone ahead to witness this happen in my country. You know, a lot of people, a lot of artists have lost their careers. You know, they no longer get bookings. They are no longer the favorites of the people because of the decisions they went ahead to make. You know, a few have gone ahead to survive, but most of them have not gone ahead to survive. You understand? Now, there is a guy called Charles Brand. He has gone ahead, obviously, give us an extensive explanation of why these people have gone ahead to unfollow Diamond Platnumz, Zuchu, and Harmonize. And this is what he had to say. What I have discovered is that fans love their artists so much, but they are disgusted by the acts of their artists, throwing them away without helping them raise their voice if they have a big chance to speak up. Artists fail to do justice to their fans. This is due to the fear of the artists, for the fear that if they criticize big leaders, they will be kidnapped and lost. And for this fear has forced all to run to the side of the powerful so as to avoid such actions. Evil comes when you run to the side with the powerful or with the power. It is hard to criticize them and you have to keep quiet. Fans want artists to talk about what is going on, and artists are afraid to talk out of fear for their lives. It is time for artists to sit down and think between the dignitaries and the citizens. That is a very huge line. Who is important to them and who supports their work the most, because the anger of the fans is getting stronger among the artists. Now, I tell you this. That is one of the stories that I've really gone ahead to obviously enjoy ever since I started this channel. It's high time they chose between dignitaries and the fans, because people are like, Diamond, you are siding with Samia Suluhu Hassan, who is really going ahead doing things that are not really impressive in public. You understand? You know? And that's why the fans are like, we might not be able to reach Samia Suluhu, but Samia Suluhu's agents are everywhere, you know? And you wait, very soon in Uganda, there is an artist known as Bebe Cool. After towards the 2021 elections, because he was supporting the government, you know, bottles were thrown at him while he was performing on stage. And I won't be shocked if at all the same thing happens to Diamond Platnumz, Harmonize, or Zuchu, or Alikiba in there, because the fans are really pissed. That is it. The fans are really pissed, and they're like, we supported you, we brought you where you are, and see what is really happening. So I won't be really shocked when fans really attack one of these artists while performing on stage, because I think that's the only way. But I know Diamond Platnumz is really a wise lad, and he'll obviously deploy huge security on him, and that won't happen. But I don't think that there is a security organ that can really stop the rowdy crowd from obviously going after the artist. And Diamond Platnumz has been this artist who, when he's obviously going to be holding a show, maybe in Mbeya, Mtwara, you know, name any part of Tanzania, he obviously comes in through like 2 days before, and he obviously goes ahead to obviously do a drive, you know, and people wave at him, he really meets them, you understand. But this time round, I don't think that he will ever do that again in Tanzania. So, Rokan David is my name. Go into the comment section and let me know what the fans of Tanzania have gone ahead to do to Disowned, Diamond Platnumz, Harmonize, and Zuchu. Do you think they are right? Yes or no?